So if you have any questions, if it's a very deep question, then I answer. If it's not, it's just ordinary, like reciting the 5 names or how to sit and all that, other disciples can answer you. Understand? So don't be offended. Now, any questions? Please. You look like a queen when you put that on. It's African, huh? Yes, very noble. Most of them wear beautiful clothes. Yes, like queen and king, the way they walk, Our ancestors are all very noble. If you really study the way the people walk and the way people wear their ancient clothes, their traditional clothes, we know definitely that their race has come from heaven. The first people of their race, all our human being race must come from heaven. The way they love color and beautiful clothes and dignified, the way they handle their body and their movements is really noble, graceful.
You said that when we are meditating, we must recite the names. But can we ask for some guidance when we are meditating and say names, or the guidance will be?
Sure, of course.
Yes, we can ask for guidance for some matter.
Of course,
okay.
You can pray. You can pray to the Almighty power, the Buddha power, to help you so that your meditation is fruitful, that you keep your path. Yes, no problem. Pray for a while and then you meditate. When you meditate, you should not pray anymore. That will keep you busy, and not concentrating. Yes, but you can pray before or after, thank God or thank Buddha, anything you do.
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Yes. The reason why we have to recite or concentrate is so that our mind is not scattered. You see? And then after a while we concentrate very well, and then we will break out of the physical barrier, and then we go straight to a higher dimension. Not that prayer or talking or thinking are forbidden. It's just that it obstructs our power of concentration. We should not talk nonsense or pray too much, because if we concentrate on that gate, just walk through the gate, then you walk out. No need to talk or to shout or to say anything. So that's the way, okay? Yeah? You want to ask one more question? Or later? Okay.
I just initiated today, and I memorized the 5 names to recite, but what if I don't mentally pronounce them?
Later. Listen.
I mean,
later
if you don't mentally pronounce it correctly, is that okay?
No, you should say it correctly. You ask again. No problem. Okay? You ask the nun again, or anybody can tell you, the ones who correctly pronounce. No problem. Most of the time when I'm in America, I speak English. Just today, somehow I read a Vietnamese book and I forgot. Yes, please. Please.
I'm going to ask you, is when you died and your spirit go to the hell, is coming by itself with the mind, or
or with the spirit alone?
The soul.
A soul, right?
Yeah.
Both. Because hell is a lower dimension of the universe, in which the soul still carries the memories of the past, of their present life into it. You see, meaning their past previous existence, and they still need the mind in hell in order to suffer. Yes, and the soul has not been liberated from this finer body. We have this body, but we have other bodies also. This body is a little bit coarse, rough, so we can see it. It's made by material that is coarse, so we can see. But other bodies are made by material that looks like non-material, but still it exists. And the fine body still can be subjected to punishment, to pain and sorrow, maybe sometimes 1,000 times more than in the physical body. The physical body has advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that it shields us from many invisible pressures, invisible harm. You see what I mean? It's like a shield protecting us from the harmful spirits. That's why many people don't see the ghost or the devil or things like that, because we are protected by the physical instrument of the body. Now, after we lose this physical instrument, if our soul has not been liberated from the different level of bodies, from the different materials, finer bodies, then the soul is still trapped inside, just one less body only. You know, just like the house has many doors, the prison has about 7-10 doors. If you walk out one door, it doesn't mean you're free. You're still subjected to any kind of trouble within that camp, within that prison, or outside of that gate, but still inside of the prison, still has all kinds of punishment. You see? And even worse. Therefore, when you lose this physical body, you have no more protection from this invisible influence. Therefore, hell can punish you. The devil can torment you. And there's no more protection. And then also, you can feel the emotion and pain 1,000 times more intensively. Because, for example, now you have the physical body. It filters a lot of things, like filters bad spirit influences and things like that. But also it filters the good things. For example, the angels come here or the Buddha appear here, you don't know. Yes, so there's an advantage and disadvantage. But after you leave the physical body, you will see there is no more filtering screen. So you see other ghosts and other devils or other spirits who will torment you or harass you, or then you can feel the suffering of the living people as well, of your relatives and friends who really love you and cry over you and suffer over you. But you cannot comfort them because you don't have the physical instrument to work with. Yes, but you feel their suffering intensely. Therefore, it's more suffering for you. You know their mind. You can see their emotions clearer. Yes, before you didn't know. For example, you sit in front of me. If I'm very sad inside, if I show it, then you know. If I don't show it, you don't know. But after you leave the physical instrument, you know even if I don't show it. You know what I mean? Because you can see through. So the suffering you can feel many folds from different directions, different sources. Therefore, I tell you, the physical body has an advantage and disadvantage. So now, if we meditate with the method that I teach you after I have helped you to open your own power, then you go above all these physical and invisible bodies. Therefore, you're free. Yeah, and you don't feel the suffering anymore. Please.
So that means that. So that means that if we keep on our meditation, we'll help those relatives that
Yes.
they may be in help.
Yes, that's why when you meditate, one person, 5, 4, 6, 7 generations of yours, they know it, they feel it, and they will go to heaven.
And what happens when no relative meditates and they are in hell?
They are in
How
hell?
do they get out of hell?
Yes, if their crime was not so great, they come out immediately at the time of your initiation. If it's too great, they have to wait a little until I break through the I would say the turtle bureaucracy. Con rùa hành chánh á. Yes, please. You can ask again. You can ask again. Yes.
How many levels must one break through in breaking out of the
If you
physical?
broke in four at least, yeah, and then you go to the 5th, then you become a master. But meanwhile, if you just get to the 3rd level, beyond the 5 levels, there are more, huh? 5 is just generally speaking. Within each level, there's hundreds of sub-levels, you know what I mean? So sometimes people say many levels. It's also true. But we compress it into 5, you know? One belongs to the emotion, the other one belongs to the intellect, and the other one belongs to the creative power, which creates the whole world and absorbs it into. There's a Brahma power. And another one is nothingness. No good, no bad, no intellect, no feeling. That is what the Buddhists call the empty void, emptiness. But that is not the final. When you're empty of everything, you're nothing. You don't want to be anything, you know? We have to become what we have been, you see? Not just to become nothing, empty of nothing, no emotion, no desire, no wish, no feeling. That is not nirvana. Even though nirvana means desirelessness. Desirelessness doesn't mean we become like a stone on empty and blank, you see? So we have to go through that level of nothingness, and we go back to the level of mastership, of Buddhahood. But that is the house of the master only. There are above other levels. You can go and come as you wish after you're free. Okay? But after you get through the third level, you're already free of karma. Free of karma means you're free of good and bad. You are free of reward and punishment. But that doesn't make you any better person. You know what I mean? It's not perfect. You're free of everything. But then, if you do it again, you will commit it again. But maybe you won't. If you do something, maybe because you reach the third level, you have no karma, maybe, because you are already fine. Your ego is very, very less, but that doesn't mean you're already a perfect person with knowing everything. To know everything, to do everything without doing, to appear at every place at the same time, to be omnipresent, you have to reach the fifth level at least. Understand now?
Yes.
Because at that time, we are one with all things already. That's why we can be everywhere. That doesn't mean we have to walk everywhere, but we are one with everything, with every place. We transcend time, space, you know what I mean? And all the relative conceptions. That's why anybody calls us, we are not there, but we are there. We are there, but we're not there. So they label or they title the praise of Buddha as omnipresent. Rulai, Ruchi. It means the third come on. Meaning he comes, but he doesn't come. He goes, but he doesn't go. You know what I mean? So kind of like that. Yeah. More? Yeah, please. Oh, can you wait next time? Yes. You talk? No. You talk first. It's okay.
Okay.
Behind there's somebody.
Yeah. Should I be concerned that I didn't see or hear anything new during initiation?
Oh, what do you mean new? You have heard it
any-
before? Seen it before?
Yes.
Never mind. It will improve.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Only if you don't see anything, you should be concerned. But if you did see, you did hear, that's fine. Some people they have not been initiated, you see, but they have a lot of faith in the master and the teaching before they come. So some disciples contacted them, but due to contacting with the disciples and believing in the master, they already have an enlightenment experience. So maybe when they come officially for initiation, they don't see new things because the level is still there. The master already blessed them before they come. So no need to bless anew. So your level already like this, you see? And you're coming, going, go. Huh? No need to worry. Some people at the time of initiation, they have better experiences. Just because the level happens now is the time to turn. See? All right? Please, don't worry. You're okay.